I'm Teal Garcia. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that I wish I knew when I started photography. Here we go. Alright, number 1, use what you have. Use the camera that you have, use the gear that you already have readily available. Don't buy new things. Don't buy the biggest and the best camera. You don't need new lenses. You need a camera that shoots manual. You need a camera that you can learn photography on. It might not take the best photos, but that's all you need. Number 2, invest in yourself. This does not mean money. Going back to the first one, don't buy new things. You do not need to spend money to invest in yourself. You need to spend time. You need to spend time with your camera. You need to spend time online. YouTube is an amazing source. I'm sure that's why you're here. Number 3, don't quit your day job. What do I mean by this? I mean, hey, I got a new camera. This is so fun. I'm gonna give up everything I already have going on in my life because I want to be an amazing photographer. So being a photographer, a good photographer, takes a while. I have seen people move pretty quickly, but it definitely takes a while for most. While I definitely believe in following your dreams, I don't think buying a camera and being a photographer and quitting your job and jumping in head first is always the best idea. I think most people that are successful even started kind of on the side, learn everything you can, and then go. I've seen a lot of people kind of quit or fail because they were like, I have a camera and I love this. And then they definitely loved it, but it's really hard to make a living and be great at something you just started. Like, it's just really not likely, so don't do it. Number 4, it is okay to say no. What do I mean by this? I mean, you have found an interest in photography, so you go and take portraits. Somebody says, hey, I really like those portraits. Will you take pictures of my family? Will you take pictures of my kid? If you're not ready, just say no. You'll kind of get into this a little bit more when you start charging people. You'll end up with people who want you to do something, but they have a budget. So should you lower what you need to be paid for that for them? No. You can say no. You don't have to take a job for less money because you're afraid to say no. Just say no. It's super easy. I say no all the time. If they're not your client or it's not what you want to do or it's going to benefit you in any way, you don't have to do it. Number 5, don't become a business too soon. This kind of goes a little bit back into don't quitting your day job, but also you'll learn if you start a business too soon, even if you don't quit your day job, if you start a business too soon, it isn't fun anymore. Once you decide that this hobby and this thing that you love is going to be a job, it loses its spark, it becomes busy, it becomes monotonous. So I recommend don't doing it. I recommend doing everything you can for it to stay a hobby, a really good hobby for a while before you actually start it as a business. Because, you know, you take something you love and you turn it into a business and it loses all of its sparkle. Alright, that's all I have for today. So go ahead and click that like button, click that subscribe button, and I'll be back next time with more tips and tricks and everything photography related.